So ladies and gentlemen, the second fight in our main card this evening will be contested in the welterweight division over 3 5-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 77.35 kilos and trains out of Central Coast MMA, holding a professional record of 2 victories for 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Blake Randy Roy Sheppeard. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 77.35 kilos and trains out of Absolute MMA, holding a professional record of 2 wins for 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joey Luciano. When the action begins, your referee in charge, John Sharp.
Busy night for John Sharp. Huge thanks to him. And a lot of people's opinion here in the sport of mixed martial arts. One of the toughest jobs, other than being a fighter, is a referee. But here we go, round 1, 3 5-minute rounds. Eternal welterweight division. Blake Sheppeard versus Joey Luciano. And Blake Sheppeard landing a nice flying knee there, John.
Yeah, he threw it. A nice inside trip by Luciano. Just stalking Sheppeard early, putting that head pressure against.
He finds himself rather in a bit of trouble here. Joey Luciano doing a good job, applying pressure, keeping Blake Sheppeard down for the time being.
He's got that arm across there with a crossface, punch. Keeping that pressure, putting him up against the cage here, sitting on that half guard leg right in front of him.
Blake Sheppeard, everything he can to advance his position. But Luciano doing him no favours.
He might be looking for a Kimura there. There's that short elbows, just keeping that pressure, head position against the cage again from these absolute boys.
An almost identical picture or scene from what we saw his teammate Josh Grove put on display in our earlier fight.
Well, this gives us a little snapshot into what the training room's been at Absolute.
Well, if you're watching closely, seems to be the blueprint at Absolute as Blake Sheppeard does a good job, finds himself back to his feet, but Joey Luciano staying on top of him.
Yeah, nice bit of explosion there, showing he's an athlete. He really is an athlete, Blake Sheppeard.
And he's really attacking that neck there, Joel.
He is. He needs to lock that up, bring his feet up around his back and bring his chest, bring his head to the chest here. Well, sorry, his head to the back. But Luciano's been patient, squaring him up to the cage again.
A great job there from Luciano. Sheppeard attacking the neck for a second there, had Luciano in a bit of bother. Nonetheless, we see Joey make his way out of it, and he's in a dominant position now.
He's got the can opener there. Is it bad to want Blake Sheppeard to win just so Maudsley can ask him where he got that Randy Roy nickname? Is that bad?
Well, I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm sure Blake Sheppeard would agree with you.
I'd love to hear about it.
We would love to hear about it.
He's got his head, Luciano's got Shepard's head pressed against the cage here. This is not a good spot to be in. He can't move his hips, so it negates most of his jiu-jitsu. He's just being jammed against the cage.
Hip to hip.
As you said, not a great position for Blake Sheppeard. Sorry. Great position for his opponent, Joey Luciano, landing elbows of his own there.
He's got the closed guard now, so he can control the posture and limit the damage, but he's going to need to open the guard to do anything, so to get his sweeps going. Back again with his head being smashed up against the cage. That's a bad position to be in.
Not a comfortable position at all. And John Sharp really letting these guys work on the ground tonight. We saw it in the previous bout with Josh Grove and Jean Alexander. He's really letting them make the most of of their positions on the ground as Luciano advances his, but Blake Sheppeard gets back to his feet, eats a head kick for his troubles on the way up.
The dexterity of Luciano, that puts that shin against his head so close.
Absolutely. Heavy leg kick there by Blake Sheppeard, and he takes it for a ride again, Joel.
Great dump there. He's got front control. Locks the hands again. He's going to go for a ride.
And again! My goodness!
He's inside control now.
Beautiful work from Joey Luciano.
Being nice and heavy here. He's got his Shepard's got his foot up there blocking the mount.
Yes.
Just limiting damage here. So he's not really. Luciano needs to posture up here to really get some damage from the side control position. And if he postures up, then he gives Shepard some space. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Oh, the Americana there.
Well, he's looking for it there, Joel.
He straightens his arm to defense. Good defense. He's giving up his back here. Will Luciano take it? Does he want it? Does he want the submission?
And down he goes again. For the 5th time in this fight, Joey Luciano.
Knees to the body here. So.
Round 2 underway. Second of a possible 3. Big kick there, wow.
Big leg kick to a slip there. Luciano just stalking. Oh, spinning back kick there. Luciano ducks underneath it.
And what beautiful timing there from Luciano.
These quick reactions, and you've got that leg entanglement again. It's just creeping up. He's got the body lock. Shepard's turning his back a little bit here. He opts for the short knee instead of the hook. He just wants to just batter him just with that pressure.
Well, it's been all pressure so far here in this fight. And more of the same here in round 2. Joey Luciano looking very, very dominant so far.
Yeah, well, Shepard's doing the right things. He's posting out, getting his hips underneath him. That body lock is so tight, just dragging him back down to the cage. It takes energy to stand up, so this is part of the plan, just pulling him back down, let him get back up, pull him back down again.
Oh, absolutely.
This is tiring, attacks him. Look at the way he's blocked that hook. He's blocked his foot there. Shepard can't really move now. He needs to turn and put his back against the cage here. So turn to his right, try to clear that hook. Yep, beautiful. Yeah, he'll get back up from here. Is that got one hook in, Luciano? About to fall off there. Just content just to batter him and hang off him with the body lock. And do the ground and pound.
Well, Blake Shepard is continuing to fight here. Not giving up at all, but Joseph Luciano having none of it.
Just smothering with the pressure. Oh, nice knee to the head.
And down he goes again. That was a big one, Joel. Big takedown for Luciano.
Yeah, well, Shepard's got the closed guard now, so he can at least control his posture a little bit, but if he can take some damage, and it's not the 90s, so the closed guard is kind of been, you don't see it too much these days in the high level.
No, not at all. But it may be in his best interests to gather his thoughts for Blake Shepard.
Yeah, that's right.
No doubt Ross Pearson and the team at Coastal Combat MMA doing everything they can to give Blake Shepard some instruction to progress his position.
Central Coast MMA out of Newcastle.
Yes.
Still working, Shepard's still working, getting back to his feet. Luciano just trapping that leg, lacing it. Peppering away.
And it's the small things, isn't it, Joel? Those finer details that's making it hard for Blake Shepard, although he does do a good job of getting back to his feet. Luciano looking to take him for a ride again. Nice trip there, Joel.
Yeah, and the same old thing. He's got his shin on his calf there, just peppering away. And Sheppeard gets back up, stays on with a body lock, trips him back down. It's just energy. Just if it was a video game, his power bar would just be going down.
All the way down to the red.
Yeah, and every time he gets up. So definitely a game plan.
Well, coming up to the final minute of round number 2, and Joey Luciano.
Nice elbow there, just to the ear.
Yes.
Legal, definitely legal. You see that anguish in Sheppeard's face.
And we made mention of just how big both of these guys were for their weight division here at welterweight, and sometimes it can work for you. In this case, that extra mass to carry around, not necessarily doing Blake Sheppeard any favours.
Yeah, Shepard's fit, like he's fit, like,
Absolutely.
but it's just this relentless pick up, hang off you. That's gonna tire anybody.
Yeah, look at that.
Just gasping for air.
But he continues to fight. He's got the heart of a lion here, does Blake
He's
Sheppeard.
going for that guillotine. He does have a victory from a guillotine, so squeezing. Luciano pops his head out and he'll give him a couple of elbows for his trouble.
Well, we will see a third round, ladies and gentlemen. And both of these guys just a little bit too keen. Nonetheless, they do touch them up for round number 3, Eternal 59. Melbourne Pavilion, good to be with you, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see Blake Sheppeard here looking to keep that distance, John.
He's managed to get the centre. Luciano still stalking.
Ooh.
Big head kick just sails past.
Wow.
The shot's going to come here from Luciano. Ooh,
Blake Sheppeard looking fresh in round number 3.
nice leg kick. He's faking into that shot. Nice.
Well done, Blake Sheppeard.
The mouth's open of Sheppeard though. He's gassed, hands down, mouth's open, so he's going to want to bite down on that mouthpiece.
Absolutely, indeed. Lands a nice lead hook over the top there. And this is a good place to be if you're Blake Sheppeard. Keep the fight standing. Look for shots of your own, Joel.
Yeah, he needs to get his back off that cage.
And as you said, Joel, the shot's coming. It has come, and he finds himself in a dominant position again, does Joey Luciano.
He's going for that Khabib trip, that Khabib tie, leg tie up. Nice step over here into mount. Shepard's doing a good job of getting his hips underneath him, but he just keeps getting dragged back down. Luciano's got over-under grips.
Oh,
He's got a choke here, no hooks, one-handed. We have seen that recently. He's using his head pressure there.
He's got to move.
Yeah, he's out.
He's out.
Beautiful.
My goodness. Joey Luciano
Nice.
submits Blake Sheppeard in round number 3.
Put him to sleep. He's using the one hand there and he's pushing his head forward, so that was acting like the other hand would have.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 45 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke in the red corner, Joey Luciano. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our winner, Joey Luciano, and what a fantastic finish. One-handed rear naked choke with no hooks. Before we even address the earlier 2.5 rounds, just talk to us a little bit about that finishing sequence.
I had been breaking him down and applying a lot of pressure from the top, and I just saw my opportunity and took it. My coach called it from the corner pretty early, so they're playing a computer game and I'm just the player, so it's easy work.
Well, certainly looked easy for you tonight. The grappling advantage was on display from the opening bell. That particular submission, is it something that you hit in training a lot?
The boys will know I definitely do hit that in training a bit. Yeah.
A few giggles there from the team at Absolute. I'm sure they felt that one. Look, moving it now with another professional victory under your belt. Of course, you had a beautiful dust choke finish in your previous. What can we expect for the future from Joey Luciano?
I had a pretty quick turnaround, 4-week turnaround. I haven't been hit in the last 2 fights, but I might have a bit of a break and give the body a bit of a rest, and then look for a couple of fights at the end of the year.
Well, we can't wait to see it. And before I let you go, I know the team at Absolute have been on a hell of a roll tonight. I'm sure there's some people in that room you'd like to thank.
Yeah, Simon Carson, head coach extraordinaire. We're putting in a lot of work, and the tide's rising, and everyone's going to see it towards the end of the year. All of us are lifting, and we're lifting each other.
Well, congratulations on what was a fantastic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joey Luciano.